My life be like, yeah. My life be like.
I'll bet there are at least 3 unsolvable problems in your house right now. They're about to get solved. We rounded up over 100 home and kitchen gadgets that fix the little things quietly stealing your time every day. Some are almost stupidly simple, others look straight out of the future. But every one of them works. And somewhere in here is the one that makes you say, "How did I not have this already?" Stick around. That neck pain that shows up after you've been hunched over your phone like a detective scrolling through old text doesn't just disappear because you say, "It'll pass." This Sneelax massager wraps around your neck, shoulders, or back and uses 6-node kneading action that presses like someone's actually working out your muscles. Minus the awkward, "So, do I owe you a massage now?" It's got adjustable heat to melt away tension, auto shut-off so you can relax without watching the clock, and it's fully cordless, so you're not tethered to an outlet like some forgotten charger. One charge gives you up to 80 minutes of massage, and you can take it to the office, on a trip, or just around the house to rescue those permanently tense shoulders for $43.68. A regular sink does dishes. This one opened up a whole professional kitchen branch inside your house. It's got a waterfall faucet, a pull-out sprayer, and a full workstation setup where you can wash, chop, drain, and prep without taking over your entire counter. The wood cutting board, colander, and roll-up drying rack all slide across its built-in ledges, so everything has its place, and your kitchen stops looking like a crime scene after you chop an onion. The 16-gauge stainless steel feels seriously solid, the honeycomb texture resists scratches, and the X-shaped drain pushes water out without any drama. Bonus, the padding cuts down on noise, because nobody needs a pots and pans concert first thing in the morning. For $379.99. Washing someone's hair in bed usually feels like a nursing school final exam, final boss level. One hand's holding the towel, the other's trying to keep the water from escaping, and next thing you know, everyone's wetter than the pillow. This inflatable sink flips that chaos into something way more controlled. It sits under the head, wraps comfortably around the neck, and guides water straight into a bucket or basin without turning the bedroom into a swimming pool. Since it inflates and deflates fast, it doesn't take up any space, and it works for seniors, kids, pregnant moms, or literally anyone who needs a hair wash without getting up. It even comes with a hose, comb, massager, and clips. Basically, a full kit ready to save the day for $20.89. Working out while sitting down sounds suspiciously comfortable, like your couch cut a deal with you behind your back. But this mini pedal exerciser actually puts your arms and legs to work without eating up half your living room. Slide it under your desk, dial in the resistance, and start pedaling while you watch TV, work, or pretend you're just checking email. The display tracks time, distance, rotations, and calories, so your progress isn't just a vague, "Yeah, I feel like I did something." It also works on a table for your arms, so it's not just a leg thing. It's lightweight, compact, easy to assemble, and the non-slip pedals keep it steady through your whole routine, all for $48.99. A smart lock usually screams, "Look how techie I am," from across the room. But this level smart lock does the opposite. It hides inside your existing hardware and keeps your entryway looking untouched. The magic kicks in when you tap your iPhone or Apple Watch and walk in with Apple HomeKey. No digging for keys, no awkward doorside shuffle. You can also unlock from the app, grant access, check activity logs, and use voice commands with Alexa, Google, or Apple Home. Discreet, sturdy, and built to control your entry point without turning your front door into a spaceship control panel for $312.26. Cleaning the bathroom always feels like signing a contract nobody explained to you first. This scrub brush completely flips that script because it does the work while you basically just guide it, like you're supervising the shift. It spins with real power, cuts through grime without you having to press hard, and in minutes, what used to take forever is already done. It's got 2 speeds, so you decide between regular cleaning mode or full-on war against grease. The battery lasts a long time, so you're not constantly recharging it, and the display tells you exactly how much power's left. No mid-cleaning surprises. Plus, with different attachment heads, you can go from the shower to the floor or other surfaces without switching tools. It's light, comfortable, and somehow makes cleaning feel more entertaining than it has any right to be, for $1.98. Stepping on a scale used to just mean seeing a number, and that's exactly why this smart scale is climbing Amazon's bestseller list. Step on, and in seconds, you don't just see your weight, you see your real progress, from body fat to muscle mass, all synced straight to your phone. The interesting part is how it turns something basic into a kind of daily tracker that keeps you motivated because you actually notice changes that used to go unnoticed. You can even use it with multiple people or track a kid's growth without any hassle. And since everything logs automatically, it just becomes part of your routine without any extra effort. It's running around $19.97. After a long day, your feet don't just hurt. They file a formal complaint and ask to speak with management. This Miko foot massager gives them their own compact spa with deep kneading, compression, shiatsu rollers, gentle vibration, and heat to work the sole, sides, and every spot where tension builds up. Each foot gets its own chamber, so the massage feels more immersive, while adjustable pressure levels let you dial in the intensity, because nobody's trying to walk away doing the penguin waddle. It comes with a remote, a timer, and washable covers, so you can use it while watching TV, reading, or just zoning out without bending down every time. A pretty serious break for very tired feet, for $134.99. Measuring something straight is already annoying enough, but the second a curve, weird corner, or messed up floor plan shows up, a regular tape measure just throws its hands up and says, "Not my problem." The Neo Ruler Go fits in your pocket and measures straight lines, circles, curves, irregular surfaces, and even diameters with a little digital wheel that tracks everything on screen. It also connects via Bluetooth to an app so you can save measurements, switch scales, and export files. Genuinely useful for design, architecture, DIY, or any of those "I'll knock this out real quick" projects that somehow turn into 3 trips to the hardware store. Rechargeable, precise, compact, and a whole lot smarter than a regular tape measure for $55.99. There's something almost eerie about this camera. Once you set it up, it feels like someone's always watching out for you. Connect it, and in seconds you can see everything in real time, even at night, like you've got a window into your house from anywhere. But the really useful part is how it instantly alerts you when it detects motion and lets you check what happened right before, so you're never left wondering. And if you ever want to unplug, just slide the cover shut. Total privacy, no hassle. It ends up giving you a kind of peace of mind you didn't know you needed. It's running around $29.99. Making breakfast sometimes feels like directing 3 scenes at once. Coffee brewing here, toast waiting there, eggs stuck in line like they're at the DMV. This 3-in-1 station puts it all in one machine with a retro vibe and a mint green finish. Basically a mini diner counter in your kitchen. While the coffee maker brews up to 6 cups, the nonstick griddle handles eggs, bacon, pancakes, or sausage, and the toaster oven fits up to 4 slices without hogging your countertop. It's compact, practical, and honestly makes even a rushed breakfast look like you had it together. A fun way to start the morning without turning your kitchen into a battlefield for $99.99. It's no accident this towel warmer keeps climbing Amazon's bestseller list, because once you try it, there's really no going back. You step out of the shower and instead of a cold towel, a completely warm one is waiting for you, like you're at a spa without ever leaving the house. The best part is you don't have to overthink it. Pick the time, close it, and it handles the rest while keeping the heat safely contained. And once you realize it fits more than one towel or even a robe, everything changes, especially on cold days when this becomes almost addictive. It even ends up being that little detail that surprises anyone trying it for the first time. This everyday luxury runs around $99.99. You pull something out of the oven and set it on a baking sheet thinking the job's done, until you notice the bottom's gone soft and sad. These cooling racks completely rewrite that ending because they let air flow all around, so whatever you bake comes out crisp everywhere, not just on top. They feel sturdy, don't bend or make weird noises when you use them, and handle heat without any drama, like it's just their natural habitat. You can cool, bake, or use them for other prep without switching tools, which makes the whole process way more practical without cluttering your kitchen. And when you're done, there's no fight to clean them. Everything comes off fast and easy. It's the kind of detail that elevates the result without you having to change the recipe at all for $29.45. Some bathrooms look spotless until the toilet paper roll shows up balancing on the edge of the sink like it's paying rent. This wall-mounted dispenser fixes that little eyesore in seconds. It holds over 180 folded paper towels, keeps them safe from humidity, and dispenses them one at a time without tearing, because paper towels always seem to have a mind of their own. A little window up front lets you know when it's time to refill, so there's no awkward surprise mid-use for whoever's next. It mounts with adhesive or screws, works in the kitchen, bathroom, office, or business, and keeps everything tidier without taking up counter space. Clean, white, and easy to match with anything for $19.84. Traveling with 7 different pill bottles in your bag sounds organized until they start rattling like maracas with every step you take. This compact organizer holds vitamins, capsules, or supplements in 7 large separate compartments, so you can carry a full week's routine without lugging around half a medicine cabinet. The clear body lets you see everything at a glance. The lid opens wide for easy refills without wrestling each little slot, and the design keeps your pills from mixing together. It also comes with blank labels to mark each compartment and a small strap for easier carrying. It's not built for powders or gummies, but for capsules and tablets. It works like that quiet assistant who saves you from the classic, "Wait, did I already take this? Or did I dream that?" for $6.63. Measuring in the kitchen should be simple, but we've all tilted the cup, squinted at it, and still weren't sure if that was a full cup or some kind of science experiment. This measuring cup wipes out that awkward moment because everything is clearly marked on the inside. No weird angles required. You can use milliliters, cups, or ounces without switching containers or losing your patience, all in one tool. The steel makes it tough, so if it drops, there's no drama, no tragic clatter across the kitchen. The handle also gives you real control when pouring. No mini panic about everything sloshing out at once. And when you're done, it cleans up easy and stores away without taking up space, like it knows the recipe is already enough of a handful. One of those small details that seem minor until they make everything easier for $25.39. There's a moment when you want to make soup or a smoothie and end up dirtying half the kitchen like that's just part of the recipe. This immersion blender fixes that because it goes straight into the pot or cup and blends everything in place, like it already knows you don't want to complicate things. With 2 speeds, you decide between quick and chunky or smooth and fine, and in seconds it goes from big pieces to a silky texture with 0 effort. The cool part is you can swap attachments and suddenly you're whisking eggs or making something else entirely without pulling out a dozen different appliances. It feels light, comfortable in your hand, and doesn't vibrate like it's trying to make a run for it. And when you're done, it comes apart easily and cleans up without becoming yet another chore. It's the kind of tool that makes cooking flow better without you even noticing, for $19.99. Cutting an apple should be quick, but we've all ended up with weird, uneven chunks and the knife acting like it had nothing to do with it. This apple slicer completely changes that moment, because you just press down, and in seconds you've got 8 perfect slices, no effort, no improvised cuts. The base holds everything steady, nothing shifts or makes you second-guess yourself, and the blade goes straight through the whole apple like there was 0 resistance. The cool part is how uniform everything ends up, ready to eat, cook, or just get on with your day. It also saves you real time, those seconds that feel way longer when you're already running late. Practical, fast, and it somehow makes you feel more put together than you actually are, for $19.43. Cutting thick cardboard with regular scissors is a patience test, where your hand basically files for early retirement before the box ever opens. These SnapResh electric scissors do the heavy lifting for you with a rotary blade that slices through cardboard, carpet, canvas, leather, plastic, or wallpaper without turning every cut into a forearm workout. They're cordless, lightweight, and have a safety lock so they don't turn on by accident while stored away. They also come with an extra blade and a charger, handy for DIY projects, a pile of packages, or that move where suddenly everything needs cutting, for $35.99. Pitting a cherry might sound like no big deal, until you're 10 minutes in with stained fingers and a mountain of fruit staring you down like there are 100 more waiting. This Norpro Cherry Pitter turns that repetitive task into something way faster. Load the cherries onto the tray, pull the lever, and the pit pops out clean without fighting each one with a knife. The The clamp locks it onto your table or counter, so it's not dancing around while you work. It's great for desserts, jam, snacks, or fruit for the kids, without turning your kitchen into a red-splattered crime scene. A simple tool, but one you'll be very grateful for the moment a big batch of cherries shows up for $25.75. Trash has a special talent for filling up right when nobody feels like taking it out, like it's been waiting for the worst possible moment to say, "Your turn." This Joseph Titan trash compactor pushes waste down inside the same bag, so a 30-liter bin can hold a lot more without turning into a hazard zone. The system compacts everything without you having to touch the trash directly or stretch the bag like it's some kind of endurance test. It also includes a carbon filter for odor control, a durable foot pedal, and a stainless steel body that looks clean, sturdy, and honestly pretty sleek for something that literally lives with garbage. If your trash can fill up too fast at home, this helps you empty it less often and burn through fewer bags for $191.99. Walking into the bathroom and finding out the mirror is also a TV sounds like a dangerous luxury because you go in for 2 minutes and come out having watched half an episode. This smart mirror works as a touchscreen when it's on and a sleek mirror when it's off. It's got Android, Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, HDMI, adjustable LED lighting, and an anti-fog system, so you can still see yourself clearly right after a hot shower. Perfect for news, music, videos, or mirroring your phone, all from the same piece of glass for $69. Printing on the go sounds easy until you get the classic, "Just send it to me, I'll check it later." And later never comes. This Fomimo portable printer fits in a bag, barely weighs anything, and lets you print letter-sized documents straight from your phone, laptop, or tablet without hauling around a printer like you're moving apartments. It uses thermal printing tech, so no ink, no toner, no cartridge dying at the worst possible moment. From the app, you can print PDFs, Word docs, images, or web pages over Bluetooth, or connect it via USB to your computer. It's black and white, compact, and perfect for travel, the office, school, or last-minute emergencies for $89.98. Some corners of the house seem to run on their own personal blackout schedule, right when you're digging around like an explorer without a map. This luminology light is here for exactly that moment. It's portable, cordless, and turns on with motion detection in the dark. Its flexible tripod legs let you clip it onto poles, railings, cabinets, or even the hood of your car. And if there's a metal surface nearby, it can also mount with a magnet. It puts out 148 lumens, plenty for entryways, closets, quick repairs, or late-night walks, so you're not fumbling around for a flashlight that mysteriously never turns up where it should be. It's also splash-resistant and can stay on or shut off on its own for $9.99. Getting into the shower can turn complicated fast when your body isn't up for acrobatics, and that's when a regular chair just doesn't cut it. This MI36O Max comfort chair swivels and slides to make getting into the tub easier without having to lift your legs high or attempt that "I trust my balance" mostly move. It has padded flip-up armrests, a safety belt, suction cup non-slip feet, and a wide frame that supports up to 360 pounds. The height is adjustable, the seat drains water to prevent pooling, and the aluminum frame holds up against moisture. It even comes with an extendable brush to reach your back more easily for $209.99. Peeling vegetables should be quick, but sometimes you end up peeling off half the potato and questioning your entire cooking career. This peeler changes that moment because from the first use, it glides like it already knows exactly where to go. No snagging, no repeat attempts. The blade pivots and follows the shape of whatever you're peeling, so you're not wrestling with the vegetable like it's some kind of competition. The best part is it only takes off what it needs to, no wasting half an ingredient over one bad angle. The handle feels comfortable, secure, and doesn't slip even with wet hands, something you'll appreciate more than expected. And once you're done, there's no sticky mess to clean up. Everything flows the way it should have from the start. It's the kind of small upgrade that makes you wonder why you didn't grab it sooner for $9.99. The car has a special talent for hiding crumbs in places that seem designed by a supervillain. This Fantic Slim 5x10 Apex goes straight into that territory. It's small, cordless, and vacuums up dust, hair, keyboard debris, or those mystery particles that show up between the seats with zero explanation. But it doesn't stop there. It also blows air, inflates, and deflates, so it can help with vacuum-sealed bags, pool floats, or air mattresses when nobody wants to dig out a separate pump. It's got a digital display for battery and mode, 2 suction levels, and several attachments to reach tight spots. It's not a replacement for a full-size vacuum, but for quick cleanups, it's like keeping a mini rescue crew in your glove compartment for $75.99. You open the freezer, and it looks like the ice trays got into a fight. And you clearly weren't the one who won. Stuck ice, warped trays, and right when you want a cold drink, nothing works. This set shows up like an official mediator for that chaos, turning the mess into something surprisingly organized. 4 trays that stack perfectly, a container that keeps everything ready to go, and a scoop that saves you from that awkward moment of digging around like you're searching for buried treasure in the freezer. The best part is when you press the base and the cubes pop right out. No drama, no wrestling, no muttering under your breath. The lids help keep you from splashing water all over the kitchen while balancing everything like a circus act. And once you try it with fruit or cold brew, you realize this is a whole different level. Clean, no weird smells, always ready. Like that one friend who actually shows up on time, and it only costs $13.99. There are 2 types of people in the kitchen, the ones who mix calmly and the ones who leave half the batter stuck in the bowl as a souvenir. This 5-piece spatula set solves that little disaster. They look simple, but they outperform a lot of human helpers. The trick is how they flex just the right amount to scrape up every last bit without giving up halfway through. They don't melt, they don't warp, and they won't betray you when the mixing gets intense, something you'll appreciate more than you'd expect. They're also gentle on your pans, so you can use them without that mini heart attack moment every time they touch the surface. And since each one is a single piece, say goodbye to gunk hiding in seams nobody wants to clean. Everything flows easier, cleaner, with way less fighting your food. At just $8.48, it's almost silly not to have them. Some portable fans barely move any air, and you end up fanning yourself just to help them out. This Hilife Pro plays in a whole different league. It's got a metal body, a digital display, and a dial that lets you adjust power from 1 to 100, like turning up a volume knob, but for how much of a breeze you get. Its brushless motor hits serious speed for hot days, travel, long lines, or that moment the sun decides you're basically a piece of toast. The battery can last up to 15 hours and charges fast over USB-C, so it's not permanently attached to an outlet. It also fits in a bag or pocket and comes with a wrist strap to keep it secure for $69.99. Some wheelchairs make you feel like you're asking permission just to move, and then there's this one, which basically says, "Relax, I've got this." The Golden Alley Sport folds itself at the push of a button, so there's no wrestling with locks, tubes, or that awkward "wait, does this fold in or out?" moment. Its omnidirectional front wheels turn on a dime for tight indoor spaces, while the suspension and larger rear wheels give you a smoother, more stable ride. It also throws in lights, voice alerts, app control, and airline and cruise ship approval. A big deal if your mobility doesn't just stay at home. Powerful, comfortable, and built to hand back some independence for $3,399 today. There's a moment in the kitchen where draining pasta turns into a dangerous mission. Boiling water, colander in midair, you silently praying you don't mess it up. This one completely changes that moment because it rests right on your sink and does the work while you basically stand there supervising like the boss. It adjusts to whatever size you need and stays put, without sliding around or making you second-guess your life choices. The mesh is fine enough that even rice stays exactly where it should. No food making a break for it like it's got a mind of its own. And when you're draining something hot, it doesn't feel like you're playing with fire. Everything flows fast, no drama. It also works for washing fruit, draining veggies, or letting things dry without taking up extra counter space. It's the kind of thing you start using out of curiosity and end up using for everything for $1.88. Pulling a pizza out of the oven should feel satisfying, but a lot of the time it turns into an act of faith where you're praying it doesn't fold, tear, or worse, stick like it refuses to leave. This peel completely changes that moment because it's thin enough that the pizza slides off like it's actually cooperating with you. The aluminum keeps it light, easy to handle, and 0% clumsy, while the handle keeps you from doing a little heat balancing act like it's some kind of personal challenge. And just when you think that's enough, the built-in cutter steps in and slices clean portions, so you don't end up with every piece looking wildly different. It also folds flat and stores away without taking up space, like it already knows your kitchen is packed enough. It's the kind of accessory that turns something stressful into something smooth, even kind of fun, for $20.98. There's always that moment at home when you need to reach something high up, and suddenly you're doing a balancing act on a sketchy chair that clearly doesn't trust you either. This ladder saves the scene before it ends badly, because the moment you open it, it feels sturdy, stable, and 0% sketchy. The steps are wide, you can plant your foot with confidence and skip that little internal panic, and the handrail makes climbing way more comfortable, especially when you're carrying something and don't want to juggle. It also has a built-in tool tray, saving you from those pointless trips up and down like it's mandatory cardio. When you're using it, everything locks in securely with no weird noises or unexpected wobbles. And when you're done, it folds away without eating up half your storage space like other ladders do. It's the kind of thing you use once and never want to improvise again for $110. Hands work all day and basically never get a break, until they start complaining like they've been waiting months for a meeting that never got scheduled. This Silicone hand massager wraps them in air compression, deep kneading, and gentle heat to relax fingers, palms, and wrists after typing, cooking, crafting, or one too many hours on the keyboard. It's got 3 modes, 3 intensity levels, and 2 heat settings, so you can pick between gentle relaxation or please rescue this hand. Since it's cordless and rechargeable, you can use it at home, at the office, or in front of the TV without being tied to an outlet. A well-earned break for tired hands for $55.17. Cutting in the kitchen should be simple, but we've all used a cutting board that slides around like it's got a mind of its own, and that's where the unnecessary stress kicks in. This set changes that feeling from the first use because it feels sturdy, stable, and gives everything that extra polished look with 0 effort. It's 3 boards you can use for different foods without mixing weird flavors, and the built-in stand keeps them from ending up shoved in a corner or tossed somewhere random, which is what usually happens. The bamboo doesn't absorb odors or warp, so what you cut today doesn't show up tomorrow as an unpleasant surprise. It also cleans up fast and keeps that tidy look that makes your kitchen seem more put together than it actually is. Practical, good-looking, and it eliminates small annoyances that add up more than you'd think for $34.18. Grating cheese can be quick, or it can turn into that moment where you're watching your fingers more closely than the recipe. This grater completely changes that experience because all you do is turn the handle, and it does the rest like it's actually happy to help. The base stays firmly locked in place, no sliding, no making you second-guess yourself halfway through. And as you crank it, everything falls out clean with 0 mess. The best part is it's not just for cheese. You can run veggies, nuts, or chocolate through it and get a perfect texture every time with no effort. Just swap the blade for whatever you need, and you basically have several tools in one without cluttering your kitchen. And somehow, you end up enjoying a task you used to dread. Less time, less risk, more control with every turn for $19.98. Some robot vacuums just clean. Others walk in like they're announcing, "Oh, relax, I've got this." The Dreame L40 Ultra Gen 2 vacuums and mops with a brutal 25,000 pascals of suction. But the real trick is how it extends its brush and mop to reach corners and edges. Most robots just cruise right past. Its base handles emptying and cleaning itself, so you're not standing over it like a tired supervisor. It also detects obstacles, adjusts cleaning power on carpet, builds precise maps, and can be controlled from the app or by voice. Great for homes with pets, stubborn dust, or people who just want a clean house without starring in the cleaning process themselves for $499.98. At some point, you're still reaching for paper towels for everything. Then you realize they disappear faster than your motivation to clean. These cloths quietly change that habit because they absorb so much that one swipe does what used to take several sheets and multiple attempts. The interesting part is they don't end up soggy or smelling weird. They dry fast and stay ready to go like nothing happened. You can use them in the kitchen, bathroom, or on any surface, and they always perform the same. No complaining, no giving up. And when it's time to give them a break, just toss them in the wash and they come back like new, ready for another round with zero drama. You end up using less, cleaning better, and dodging that small daily hassle nobody really talks about but everybody deals with, for $14.99. Drying dishes usually ends with that awkward puddle that shows up uninvited on your counter, making you wonder if you're washing dishes or building a tiny pool. This drying mat completely rewrites that ending because it absorbs water in seconds. It practically vanishes like it was never even there. You set it down and it quietly does its job. No weird smells, no soggy towels you don't know where to put afterward. It's also got that stone-like finish that makes your kitchen look more put together, even if everything else is total chaos underneath. You can use it for plates, mugs, or even hot items without worrying. Like it's smarter than it looks. And when you don't need it, it stores away easily without taking up space like other mats do. It's the kind of detail that cleans up after itself for $29.99. Getting up from the toilet after surgery, an injury, or with weak legs can feel like a serious negotiation with gravity, and gravity almost never cooperates. This Homeland-raised toilet seat adds height, support, and stability, so sitting down and standing up is a lot safer. It's got non-slip side handles, rubber-gripped legs to stop it from shifting, and a reinforced frame that holds up to 400 pounds. The best part is it doesn't force you to adapt to it. You can adjust the height and width based on your bathroom and who's using it. The padded seat also keeps it from feeling harsh or uncomfortable because recovery already comes with enough drama without fighting your own bathroom for $62.58. Draining rice should be simple, but we've all watched grains try to make a break for it like they've got an escape plan. This strainer eliminates that chaos because its micro-perforations let water out fast while keeping everything exactly where it belongs. No surprise leaks. It feels solid from the first use. It doesn't bend or wobble like some strainers seem to get nervous under pressure. The base keeps it steady, so you can let it do its thing while you handle something else, instead of watching it like a security guard. It works just as well with pasta, vegetables, or whatever else you've got, and handles hot water without any drama. It also cleans up fast. No trapped bits, no post-cooking battles. It's one of those basics that seem simple until you realize how much they actually make life easier for $3.95. There's a moment in the kitchen where you try to grate something quick and end up putting half your hand at risk while the grater does whatever it wants. This one completely rewrites that story because from the very first use, it feels sturdy, precise, and 0% treacherous. The blade cuts smoothly, no forcing it like you're at the gym, and in seconds you've got fine restaurant-style shreds. The cool part is it never clogs. You just keep going, no awkward pauses. It works for cheese, citrus, garlic, or chocolate, and every ingredient comes out with a texture that levels up whatever you're making. And when you're done, cleanup takes seconds. No fighting stuck-on bits. It's small, but it works like something way bigger for $10.72. You start cooking and suddenly realize you're missing everything. A spatula here, a spoon there, and you're improvising like you're on a cooking competition. This set shows up like the complete toolkit you didn't know you needed because it genuinely covers every situation without leaving you inventing weird workarounds. 33 pieces, and none of them just for show. Each one has its job, and once you start using them, everything feels more organized, more fluid, way less chaotic. They don't bend, they don't break, and they won't wreck your pan, so you can cook without that quiet fear of damaging something. The handles feel comfortable, don't heat up, and give you real control while things are moving fast. And once you're done, everything has its place, like your kitchen finally decided to be on your side. One of those upgrades that doesn't seem like a big deal until you actually try it for $19.98. This isn't your typical bug spray you only reach for once you already have a problem. It's an Amazon bestseller because people use it before insects even show up. Apply it once, and it creates a barrier that literally cuts off their path, so ants, roaches, or spiders never even get the chance to move in. The automatic wand makes spraying almost too easy. No arm fatigue, no constant pressing, just point and go. And once you realize you can cover everything from the kitchen to the perimeter of your house without breaking a sweat, it's clear why so many people always keep it on hand. The full system runs around $22.62. This is one of those products you see on Amazon's bestseller list and assume it's an exaggeration until you try it once. The head spins on its own and wrings itself out without you touching anything, so you can forget about wet hands and that gross, dirty water moment. The microfiber picks up everything with just water, and it reaches corners and under furniture that other mops don't even bother with. It's fast, clean, and surprisingly comfortable, like cleaning stops feeling like a chore. And once you see the head lasts for months, it's clear why people never go back to a traditional mop. All of this runs around $31.81. This isn't your typical mop, which is exactly why it's climbing Amazon's bestseller list. No filling buckets, no wasted time. You press, spray, and clean in one motion, almost like the floor cleans itself. The pads actually trap dirt instead of just pushing it around, and when you hit a tough stain, it disappears with barely any effort. The interesting part is the scent it leaves behind, because it doesn't just clean, it makes the whole space feel freshly done for hours afterward. And when you finish in less time than expected, it's easy to see why so many people switched up how they clean. The whole kit runs around $26.94. Wrinkles never give you a warning. They show up right when you're already about to walk out the door. That's where this garment steamer starts saving the day. Plug it in, and in seconds, it's putting out steady steam that relaxes the fabric right in front of you. No ironing board, no setup, straight off the hanger. It's lightweight, so you can use it at home or toss it in your suitcase without a second thought. But what really hooks you is how fast it fixes something you'd normally just put off. It even works on delicate fabrics without any issues, so you don't have to worry about damaging them. It's no accident this one's been climbing Amazon's bestseller list, because when it bails you out like that, it stops being a nice-to-have and becomes a must-have. It's running around $24.97. Nobody talks about trash bags, but weirdly enough, these have been climbing Amazon's bestseller list. And once you use them, it makes total sense. They're small, sure, but they hold way more than you'd expect without tearing or leaking liquid or odor, something you notice immediately in spaces like the bathroom. The drawstring closure makes everything fast, clean, and skips that awkward "this is about to rip" moment. And once you see they come in easy-to-use rolls, it's clear why so many people are grabbing them without thinking twice. The whole pack runs around $9.34. There comes a point where you never have enough outlets, and you start unplugging one thing just to plug in another. This power strip changes that instantly. Set it up, and suddenly you've got room for several devices at once without a tangled mess of cords. The flat design keeps it out of sight, even behind furniture or under a rug, keeping everything looking tidier than you'd expect. You can also charge your phone, tablet, and other devices at once, all in one spot without hunting for extra adapters. And that built-in surge protection gives you peace of mind while everything's plugged in and running. It ends up being one of those accessories that quietly simplifies your whole day. It's running around $20.69. Crumbs show up out of nowhere: the couch, the car, even corners that shouldn't be physically possible. And that's exactly where this handheld vacuum becomes weirdly addictive to use. Grab it, turn it on, and in seconds it's sucking everything up. No cords in the way, no need to drag out the big vacuum. The cool part is the rotating nozzle, because it reaches spots where you'd normally give up and go, yeah, that's just staying there forever. It also holds its power the whole time you're using it, so you're not wasting time going over the same spot twice. And when you're done, emptying it is so easy, you'll actually want to use it again. It's the kind of gadget you end up reaching for way more than expected. It's running around $49.40. Most people clean the dryer's lint trap, but what's hiding behind it is what can actually cause real problems. This kit reaches exactly those spots you never get to, pulling out lint buildup that's been sitting there for months, maybe even years, without you ever knowing. Attach it to your vacuum, and suddenly you're seeing everything that was trapped, improving airflow and helping your dryer run better with zero extra effort. The long brush also squeezes into tight, awkward spots, so it ends up being useful for more than you'd expect. It's no accident this one's climbing Amazon's bestseller list. It combines cleaning with something more important: home safety. It's running around $7.99. Not all fans do the same thing. Some just push air around. This one genuinely changes how the entire room feels. Turn it on and the airflow sweeps through the whole space, not just wherever you're standing, like the air redistributes itself. The interesting part is it does all this almost silently, so you can sleep or work without a constant hum in the background. You can also tilt it and adjust the intensity until you find that exact sweet spot. And when you pair it with other equipment, everything just works better without burning more energy. It's no accident it's standing out on Amazon's bestseller list. Once you use it, a regular fan just doesn't cut it anymore. It's running around $9.93. Waiting for water to boil sounds minor until you're sleep-deprived, coffee's overdue, and your patience is basically running on 1% battery. This JoyDem dispenser delivers hot water in a second with adjustable temperature and volume. For tea, coffee, oatmeal, or baby formula, no more playing the "is it ready yet" game. It's also got a cold water tank, preset tea and coffee modes, and a removable 3.5-liter reservoir that's easy to refill. The self-cleaning function keeps it ready to go without becoming yet another appliance that's more work than it's worth. It's basically your own mini beverage station, minus the line and the judgmental barista side-eyeing your third coffee for $169. There's that moment when you decide to eat healthier and suddenly find yourself staring down a zucchini like it's saying, "All right, let's see what you've got." This spiralizer turns that hesitation into something genuinely fun. Because in seconds, you're pulling out noodles like you're at a restaurant, minus the chef judging your technique. Switch the blade and you get anything from thin strands to thicker spirals without complicating your life or cluttering your kitchen with extra tools. The best part is everything drops straight into its own container, so you're not stuck cleaning up a mess after 5 minutes of feeling healthy. It also protects your fingers, because nobody wants a salad with a surprise ingredient. Fast, practical, and it makes prepping vegetables feel less like a punishment and more like a fun little experiment for $12.99. Heading to a shared bathroom loaded down with shampoo, soap, a towel, and a dozen other things is more annoying than it sounds. That's where this shower caddy becomes surprisingly useful. It's got enough room to fit everything in one spot without feeling bulky or heavy to carry. The best part is it stands up on its own, so it doesn't end up tipped over or squished while you're digging for your stuff. The mesh lets water drain fast, avoiding that damp, musty smell that builds up over time. You can also hang it easily and keep every product visible instead of wasting time rummaging through a bag. And when you're done, just grab the handle, fold it if you want, and you're set. It works great for dorms, travel, the beach, or camping without any hassle. It's running around $9.99. Washing lettuce sounds easy until you end up with soggy leaves and a salad that looks personally offended. This salad spinner completely changes that moment because it turns drying into something almost fun. Yes, weird, but true. Press it once, and it starts spinning like it's got a mind of its own, pulling the water out without any extra elbow grease from you. And when you want it to stop, no struggle. One tap, and it breaks instantly like it's taking orders. The best part is it's not just for lettuce. It works for fruit, herbs, or whatever else you throw in. So it stops being that forgotten gadget and actually becomes part of the routine. You can even use it to serve straight from the bowl, saving dishes and skipping that moment where everything spills everywhere. Clean, dry, and ready to go with zero extra effort. And it costs $32.95. There's something nobody wants to admit. Bed accidents happen, and once they do, it's already too late. That's where this mattress protector completely changes the game. Put it on, and from that moment, you've got an invisible barrier that blocks liquid without any noise or loss of comfort, so you won't even notice it's there while you sleep. It keeps the temperature comfortable, skips that annoying plastic sheet crinkle, and molds to your mattress like it's part of it. Even if you toss and turn a lot, it stays put without bunching up or shifting. And when it's time to wash it, you just throw it in, no hassle, ready to keep protecting like day one without losing its softness. At the end of the day, it's the kind of product that goes completely unnoticed until it saves you at exactly the right moment. It's running around $23.97. Waking up with a dry throat or stuffy nose feels normal until you try this. And then it's obvious why it's climbing Amazon's bestseller list. It starts releasing a fine, almost silent mist, and within minutes the whole room feels different. The air feels lighter, and breathing stops being a struggle. The interesting part is you don't have to fight with the tank. Open it, fill it, done. No spills, no weird workarounds. You can also adjust the direction of the mist however you want, so it fits your space with zero effort. And once you see it runs for hours while you sleep without any noise, it becomes one of those habits you don't want to give up. All of this runs around $36.99. Stepping out of the shower onto a cold floor instantly kills the whole mood. That's why this bath mat feels different from the very first step. It's so soft, it genuinely changes the feel underfoot. Like you're stepping onto something way more comfortable than you'd expect from a bathroom rug. It absorbs water fast, so there's no lingering dampness or puddles making a mess elsewhere. And while other mats wear down after a few washes, this one holds its shape and grip, so it doesn't shift when it matters most. At the end of the day, it's not just decoration, it's daily comfort you notice every single time you use it. It's running around $5.14. Some houses just smell good, and others you walk into and go, "What is that smell?" This is where this air freshener quietly changes everything. Plug it in and it starts releasing fragrance steadily, not like the ones that work for a bit and then fade out on you. The scent stays consistent for days, so you don't get that weird moment where it suddenly stops smelling like anything. And the best part is, it doesn't just mask odors, it actually neutralizes them, so the kitchen, bathroom, or any room feels fresh all the time. It ends up being one of those small details that makes the whole space feel more taken care of without any extra effort. The pack runs around $12.94. This KA illuminated makeup mirror gives you clear, even lighting thanks to LEDs spread across the entire frame. Built with sturdy metal and quality glass, it feels solid and is designed for daily use. It offers 3 lighting modes: warm, cool, and daylight, plus a simple touch control to adjust brightness and color easily. The 360-degree rotation helps you find the perfect angle without moving the whole base. It also includes a detachable 5x magnification mirror for precise tasks like eyeliner or eyebrows. Practical, elegant, and makes a great gift too. You can grab it for just $29.99. This smart bed completely redefines what a modern bedroom can be. It's not just a sturdy base. It integrates storage, massage, Bluetooth audio, and charging ports into one clean, upholstered design. Built-in speakers create a relaxing atmosphere. USB ports keep your devices charged without messy nightstands, and the reclining massage function lets you ease back tension after a long day using the remote control. Ample storage includes side drawers, hidden compartments, and underbed space to keep the room tidy. The wooden slat structure adds stability and helps extend your mattress life. Designed for people who want functionality without sacrificing style. Priced at $1,798. A piece that turns your bedroom into a complete relaxation zone. If you spend long hours sitting, a well-designed chair makes all the difference. The Trault combines firm lumbar support with generous adjustments for headrest, arms, and height, so it adapts perfectly to your body and work style. The mesh back keeps constant airflow to prevent overheating during long sessions. The wide seat and 5-point metal base support up to 330 pounds with excellent stability for both work and gaming. Recline between 90 degrees and 120 degrees. Silent wheels glide smoothly, and it rotates 360 degrees. Easy assembly with included tools and lifetime warranty. Priced at $169.99. The Locklip PGD628F Smart Lock stands out for the many secure ways it lets you access your home. Its Pin Genie panel scrambles the number positions every time you enter the code, making shoulder surfing useless. It also features an advanced biometric sensor that recognizes fingerprints in a fraction of a second, even if your finger isn't perfectly clean. It supports up to 99 fingerprints and improves accuracy over time. With the optional Wi-Fi module, you can check door status, lock or unlock remotely, and give temporary access to guests without them downloading any app. Voice assistant compatible, real-time alerts, straightforward installation, and IPX4 weather resistance. Priced at $29.99. Strong security that doesn't complicate your daily routine. This sweet, crispy recliner is designed to give you real relaxation even in smaller rooms. It adjusts smoothly from 90 degrees to 160 degrees, letting you sit, lean back, or fully stretch out. Double footrest and reclining back make every position feel stable and comfortable. The massage system includes 8 modes, 2 vibration levels, and a dedicated lumbar zone to release tension after a tough day, all controlled with a simple remote. Built with solid wood frame and high-density foam that holds its shape. Assembly takes just minutes. Priced at $101.01. Practical comfort without taking up too much space. This diffuser instantly creates a calm atmosphere with its fine, steady mist. The 16.9-ounce tank provides several hours of continuous use, perfect for scenting your home, improving air humidity, or enhancing your wind-down routine. Remote control lets you change modes, set timers, or adjust intensity without getting up. Ultrasonic and virtually silent, with automatic shutoff when water runs out. Clean, minimalist white design that blends into any room. Available for $21.99. A simple way to add wellness and pleasant aroma to your everyday life. This double towel rack from Cocosiri combines style and practicality in a compact design. Made from US 304 stainless steel, it resists rust and corrosion, ideal for humid bathrooms. The brushed nickel finish gives it a modern, warm look that fits different decor styles. 2 bars provide extra space for daily hand towels and bath towels without cluttering the wall. Installation is straightforward with the included hardware, best on solid walls. Priced at $49.99, a long-lasting upgrade that keeps your bathroom neat and elegant. These RGBIC light bars turn any wall into a dynamic visual experience. They can display multiple colors at once and create smooth flowing effects that work great in gaming rooms, streaming setups, or immersive spaces. Control them via app or with Alexa and Google Assistant to adjust brightness, scenes, and colors hands-free. They also feature enhanced music modes that sync lights to sound, easy installation with included Velcro and adhesive, and the modular design lets you create straight lines or creative shapes. The set is available for $34.99. A vibrant way to upgrade any wall with smart lighting. This lifetime home folding shelf offers great versatility with a modern design that looks good in any room. 4 wide, stable tiers each hold up to 90 pounds, enough for books, kitchen items, pantry goods, or decor. The best part? It folds down to just 3 inches wide in seconds, so you can store it easily when not needed. The metal structure resists water, rust, and scratches for years of use. 360-degree swivel wheels make it easy to move even when loaded, and they lock when you want it stationary. Arrives pre-assembled, priced at $53.50. A practical solution for extra storage without complicating your space. Let's start with a refrigerator built for people who need serious capacity without sacrificing kitchen space. Its counter-depth design keeps a clean, modern look while offering a generous 20 cubic feet of storage. Plenty of room to organize big grocery hauls without everything feeling cramped. The multi-airflow system distributes cold air evenly across every shelf, so temperatures stay consistent and you avoid hot or freezing spots that can spoil food faster. It comes with a built-in water and ice dispenser that delivers filtered water and ice in cubes or crushed form instantly. The adjustable tempered glass shelves are edge-to-edge and super sturdy, perfect for large trays or tall pitchers. LED lighting brightens every corner, and the inverter compressor runs quietly and efficiently, something you'll really appreciate in an open kitchen layout. Plus, the fingerprint-resistant exterior stays looking clean with almost no effort. You can get it for $11,199.99, a solid mix of style, capacity, and everyday functionality. For anyone who spends a lot of time in the kitchen, this Silbox Smart TV is a game changer. It mounts under the cabinet, freeing up counter space, and the screen can swivel in multiple angles or fold away completely when not in use, keeping the area looking clean. Running on Google's system, you can download recipe apps, cooking videos, or your favorite streaming platforms, turning food prep into a more dynamic experience. The full HD screen delivers sharp visuals from any viewing angle thanks to its wide viewing field. Super useful while moving between the island, stove, and sink. Front-facing audio provides clear sound, even with typical kitchen noise. It also includes an LED clock with cooking timer, wireless connectivity, ARC support, and a 12-volt input so you can use it in RVs or compact spaces too. Installation is straightforward, and the wood tone finish adds a warm touch to the room. Available for $239, a practical device that makes time in the kitchen way more enjoyable and functional. If you've ever wanted a personal chef right in your kitchen, the Tokit OmniCook C2 is basically that. Its large 7-inch touchscreen guides you step by step with clear recipes, exact timings, and automatic adjustments that remove all the guesswork from cooking. With a motor that reaches up to 12,000 revolutions per minute, and smart heating technology, it can mix, chop, knead, fry, weigh ingredients, and cook with impressive precision. It replaces a whole list of appliances: rice cooker, blender, steamer, food processor, mixer, scale, and more, all in one unit. Over 3,000 built-in recipes let you explore flavors from around the world, and you can save your own creations to repeat them with just one tap. Cleaning is effortless thanks to the automatic mode. Just add water, a bit of soap or lemon, press a button, and it does the rest. Every accessory is dishwasher safe and made with food-safe materials, priced at $899. A real investment that transforms how you cook and centralizes almost every kitchen task into a single smart device. This Malacasa Lexi dinnerware set doesn't just look elegant on the table, it's built to handle everyday use. Made from high-quality kaolin and fired at high temperatures, it creates a denser, much more durable porcelain than regular ceramic. Lead and cadmium-free, every piece is safe for hot foods, microwaves, and dishwashers. The 24-piece set includes dinner plates, salad plates, and cereal bowls, perfect for both formal meals and quick weeknight dinners. The finish resists chips, scratches, and stains, keeping everything looking pristine even with constant use. It also arrives beautifully packaged, making it a practical and stylish gift for special occasions. Available for $99.36. Great style and durability at a balanced price. Need serious clothing storage without installing a permanent wardrobe? This portable closet delivers capacity you'd normally only find in fixed closets. Its reinforced steel frame supports up to 800 pounds total, with strong bars for heavy garments and sturdy shelves that won't sag under stacks of clothes. It's fully customizable. 8 adjustable shelves and 4 removable hanging rods let you rearrange everything to fit long coats, storage boxes, or folded items. The Oxford fabric cover with zipper keeps dust out and helps maintain a tidy look. Easy to assemble and completely modular. You can reconfigure it without tools whenever your needs change. Priced at $189.99. A durable and versatile solution to maximize organization in any bedroom or small space. When a room needs complete darkness, these triple-layer blackout curtains make an immediate difference. The dense fabric blocks nearly all external light, creating a calmer environment for sleeping or relaxing, even in the middle of the afternoon. They also help stabilize room temperature, keeping heat out in summer and warmth in during winter. The material provides full privacy while still looking stylish in modern living rooms or bedrooms. They're easy to wash and resistant to wrinkles and shrinking. Available for $19.54. One small detail that changes kitchen life. A trash can you don't have to touch. The Mirati by Eco opens and closes automatically with a precise motion sensor, keeping your hands clean and preventing splashes while cooking. The brushed stainless steel finish resists fingerprints and stains. Its smart design gives you up to 25% more capacity than traditional models and runs on AA batteries that last for months. The rectangular minimalist shape fits perfectly in modern kitchens. Available for $90.04. Functional hygiene with a discreet tech touch. This Balala umbrella has a clever twist, perfect for summer. A built-in fan with 2 speeds that blows cool air right underneath. It's safely protected behind a mesh cover so you can use it while walking or waiting outside. It works as both sun and rain protection with UPF 50 plus UV blocking, waterproof fabric, and reinforced ribs for stability in changing weather. The 2,600 mAh rechargeable battery is built into the handle, and the USB cable doubles as a convenient strap. Available for $48.90. An innovative option that gives you shade, protection, and a refreshing breeze on hot days. The Sailstar desk lamp combines precise lighting with features that actually make a difference on small workspaces. The built-in 10-watt wireless charger lets you rest your phone while studying or working without extra cables. Touch controls respond quickly and offer 3 light tones from warm to daylight, plus continuous brightness adjustment. The acrylic panel spreads light evenly without flicker, important for long reading or computer sessions. The flexible neck directs light exactly where you need it, and the base includes a pen organizer and phone holder, so everything stays within reach without clutter. Available for $29.94, a practical upgrade for better comfort in your study or work area. This extra-large 2-tier dish rack is made for kitchens that need real capacity and order. Its stainless steel frame holds big plates, heavy pans, and even pots without bending, something plastic racks can't match. The two-level design maximizes counter space and leaves room around the sink. The drainage spout directs water straight into the sink, preventing puddles. The ventilated frame speeds up drying and reduces moisture buildup. Assembly takes about 1 minute with no tools required, just $3.99. A durable, efficient choice for anyone looking for a spacious and reliable dish drainer. And that's a wrap on today's lineup of must-have gadgets. Which one surprised you the most? Let me know in the comments below. I read every single one. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss a new gadget review. All links are in the description. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Stay awesome.